Hey guys, I'm looking really scary right now, but I don't care. I didn't want to put makeup on or get dressed or anything. I'm pretty sleep deprived too. I wanted to share something with you regarding parents who are narcissists and growing up in a home with them and being an empath. Um, I also have a brother who I believe has narcissistic personality disorder. This has caused a world of pain for me. I'm going to be 50 next month, 50 years old. And tonight and many days brings pain to me and reminds me of my childhood pain. And I wanted to share this with you. I'm going to try to make this short. Um, I went through about 2 years of anorexia as a pre adolescent kid. Started around age 11 and went full throttle by age 13, which is when I was hospitalized. And I really want to share that story with people, but I want to tell you, for people that think that eating disorders are about the food and the weight loss and the obsession with food, it's not about that. It has nothing to do with that. Eating disorders come about partly because of brain chemical imbalance, but also they're triggered usually by stress and by some deep emotional pain within a person. Because, many people can diet, but it doesn't blossom into an eating disorder. But people that have eating disorders are generally empaths. They feel a lot more than the average person. They have a hard time getting food down after a while when there's a stressor. And I'm sitting here actually physically hungry right now. I don't have anorexia. I eat pretty well. I eat a lot, actually. Um, but something just happened a little while ago and it triggered my memory of how things were when I was younger and why I got into the anorexia and what happened and how the stress of things going on with my parents caused me to develop an eating disorder. Now at age 49, I can differentiate and be able to feed my body because I'm going to be 50. So I don't starve myself. I take care of myself. But when a person is upset, many people will either not be able to eat or they'll overeat. Something usually happens with eating when someone's under stress. When somebody is under stress for long periods of time and they feel unheard or disrespected or abused, eating disorders can develop in an empath. Also, I have fibromyalgia and a sleep disorder, and all these things began as a teenager. And they really didn't get better. I mean, I'm not anorexic, but I feel like I cured that for myself. I was in the hospital, I did get treatment, but looking back, these doctors didn't really help me. I helped myself. Somehow, deep down inside of myself, I had to cultivate self love. I don't know where it came from. I don't know how I ever fed this to myself, literally, like taught myself self love. No one taught me that. No program that I ever went through taught me self love. Now, I've been listening for the past 2 years to Hay House Radio, that is spelled HayHouse radio.com. HayHouseradio.com. I would definitely suggest for anybody that's going through any kind of stress, pain, physical, emotional, spiritual, eating disorders, um, chronic pain in the body, sleep disorders, to tune in to Hay House Radio. It is 24/7. There is a show on every hour of the day, 24/7. You can download the app or you can go to the website. I'm telling you this because it helped me a lot. Now, there's counselors on, there's therapists on, there's nutritionists on, there's psychics, there's mediums. Any type of healing you need is on that website. It is an internet radio station started by Louise Hay. If you guys don't know Louise Hay, she wrote a book called You Can Heal Your Life. She passed away recently at the age of, I think, 92 or something like that. This was like a year ago that she passed away. I'm making this video right now on June 4th, 2018. Looking horrendously terrible, but I don't care. I'm putting the video out. really want to help you guys because my parents are older and I've been majorly researching a lot of supplements and things that can help them. And I'm sharing this with you because doctors don't do this research. Doctors aren't going to help people get well except for throwing more drugs at them. And what winds up happening is the medications make people worse. So while I'm researching the supplements, I shared something with my parents today, and I was very excited to read about two supplements that can help men and women. I'll leave this for you guys in the comment, or well, here, I'll just tell you now. One of them is called DIM, DIM. You guys can research it. It is for men and women. It regulates hormones, it regulates estrogen, toxic estrogens, which for a woman can prevent breast cancer and can also regulate the menstrual cycle as well as get rid of hot flashes and all the perimenopause and menopause symptoms. For men, it gets the prostate healthy and it can prevent also other kinds of cancers in men. Men do very bad with excess estrogen in their bodies. I did all this research today. I've known about it and I started taking it on and off, but now I'm ordering it because I am going through perimenopause symptoms, which are very, very, very bad hot flashes and migraines. So I've been researching not only for myself, but for my dad, who's going through some issues because he's an elderly gentleman. Now, the other supplement that's really, and I'm telling you guys about the supplements, but then I'm going to tell you what happened after. The other supplement for anybody that's dealing with chronic bladder or urinary tract infections is something called D-mannose. The letter D is in dog, hyphen, mannose, M-A-N-N-O-S-E. D-mannose. What that does is it causes bacteria in the bladder or urethra to attach itself to the D-mannose, which is a sugar, and when you urinate, you pee the bacteria out instead of it attaching to your bladder wall to cause urinary tract infections. Men can get these urinary tract infections and women. So D-mannose is a very important supplement. You can take it daily. Okay, now I'm mentioning those to you guys because I had done this research today. And guess what? When I brought this to the attention of my mom, who I thought would be, well, how could I think she'd ever be happy with any great information I bring to her? Narcissists never are. They always have to one up you. Anyway, when I mentioned it to her, an empathic mother or a caring mother would say, I really appreciate you spending your time researching this. Your dad and I really appreciate this because the doctors don't do that. The doctors don't study nutrition. You guys know that. MDs don't study nutrition in school. Some of them do extra courses and study it, but the majority of doctors give medications and surgery, and that's what they're there for. They're there to wait until you are very, very good and sick, and then all of a sudden they quote unquote save your life when you should have never gotten sick in the first place. And had you been taking supplements and doing these things to help you, you wouldn't have gotten sick. At any rate, I mentioned it to her. Guess what she says? Instead of thanking me, instead of being appreciative, instead of opening her eyes to something that can actually help her and my dad with different illnesses and different things that they're suffering from, she says to me, you ready for this, guys? It's all you talk about, with the face like that. I'm looking at my ugly face right now, but it's all you talk about. Instead of, Kim, I really appreciate that you took the time today when you didn't feel well to look up these supplements for your father and I. No. So what did this do? This sparked me to get very, very upset. Now I'm in my room by myself, didn't eat my dinner, too stressed out to eat, too angry, and thinking how much gratitude that my parents lack. I mean, literally, no gratitude, zero, zero. I could pour my heart out helping them, doing whatever I can. My brother's not doing anything. He's not here. He's a narcissist himself. He's not going to do anything to help. So I'm here doing all the caring, all the kindness, everything. You guys, this is what empaths go through. This is what they go through. They do everything they can to help people. And really, I shouldn't even, what am I doing here? What am I doing not only here in the house of my parents, right? But what am I doing here on this earth? Where are the people that appreciate me? Where are the people that show me love and gratitude? Where have they been all my life? Where do we find people to appreciate us? I'm giving you guys this as an example because these are the things that can make an empath sick. These are the things that can cause anorexia, sleep disorders, stress response, fibromyalgia, chronic pain, all these things. So learn from what I'm telling you. If you're an empath, get away from toxic people. Don't pour your energy into helping narcissists because they're not going to care and they're going to insult you. With all of that said, I am going to go now and take a nice shower, and then I'm going to take my loving, caring, empathic dogs for a walk. And I'm going to hope that all of you guys saw this information and that I can reach out and touch at least one person. And I'm sorry that I look scary. I'm sorry. This should show you guys. I mean, look at me. Completely sleep deprived, in pain myself. And what did I do for the last 2 hours? I read and I read and I read about DIM. I read about D-mannose, and I forgot another supplement to tell you guys about, MSM. Read about the benefits of that, not only for joint health, but for detoxifying your liver, for regulating your blood sugar, and for basically helping your mood. People don't use these supplements regularly, and they should if you're deficient, and they can help even people that are not deficient. So, by the way, look, you guys, look at that little guy. That little guy right there is an empath. That's my baby. Where are we going to go, Dusty? We're going to go for a walk, honey? Yeah, we're going to go for a walk. Kimmy's going to take a quick shower and then we're going to go. That's the face of an empath right there. I love him. I love him so much. I love animals so much more than people. Look at how amazing they are. All right, guys. Well, leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to help people today because that's why I'm here. I guess that's why I'm here, to reach out to cyberspace and just help people, because what's the point of being alive, really, if you can't help people? I don't see any point in being alive if you're not able to help another human being or an animal. That's my point. So please subscribe. And if you have questions for me about anything or you want to share an experience, please do. I'm thinking about doing like a live Facebook thing so I can help other people. And next time you see me, I think I'll I don't know, brush my hair, put on some makeup. Have a great night. Bye, guys.